name is Chris. I'm covering for Stephanie today. I'm the fitness professional down here in Houston, Texas. So today, what we're going to be focusing on in ErgoFit is trying to loosen up and mobilize a lot of those muscles that get tight as we're working at our desk, working at our computer. Um, so we're just going to stand up nice and tall here. All right, I'm going to take a nice deep breath. Inhale, arms up over the head, and exhale, letting them come down and relax. All right, let's try to focus on when we do this, let's keep our shoulders down as well. So inhale up and over, exhale, let them come down and rest. And try to, like, when I say keep the shoulders down, I know a lot of times we hold our stress here. So let's try to make sure our shoulders are nice and relaxed and be cognizant of that. Couple more nice deep breaths here. And all right, we're gonna move into just some lateral arm swings. All right, when we do these, what I want to do is whenever my arms are back, I want to squeeze my shoulder blades together. All right, and then let the shoulders travel forward to swing the arms forward. And I'm just alternating which arm is coming over the top here so I can be symmetrical with loosening up the shoulders and chest a little bit here, getting the blood flowing into the arms. Okay, so we're gonna move from this arm swing. We're gonna take our right hand up and over, touch the base of your neck, and we're gonna pull on that elbow here. All right, so we're stretching out some more of the tricep and the lat here. Standing nice and tall still. I don't wanna round my back forward, so standing nice and tall. I'm gonna release. I'm gonna pull my elbows down and back here. So I'm pulling them back behind me, chest up tall, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Nice deep breath. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the left side. Bring that left arm up and over. Pull on the elbow. Those elbows down and back again. Okay, and release. Let those arms relax. I'm gonna shake them out a little bit. I know the shoulders and chest get a little bit tight, so when I'm up like this, my arms start to get a little tired. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing, but to the front, all right? So I'm gonna pull my right arm across with my left, letting that shoulder travel forward and really open up the upper right side of the back here. So you should be feeling your right chest muscle really squeezing, but that shoulder really traveling forward and opening up here. And then this palm is facing behind me. These, we're gonna open it up like we're going for a big hug, palms away, squeeze the shoulder blades together, chest up nice and tall. Nice deep breath. All right, now pull that left arm across with the right. Again, let that shoulder travel forward there. Let that upper right, left side of the back open up here. And back up. Okay, we're gonna get into more opening up of the shoulders here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make a 90-degree bend in my elbows here and tuck them by my side, okay? So from this point, I'm just going to keep my palms, my wrist in a neutral position, and I'm going to open it up and bring it back, all right? So my palms are facing each other to facing forward. Again, chest nice and tall here. Try to keep your head, hips in a neutral position. So I don't want you to think about arching your back. I also want to try to keep your back from rounding forward. So try to engage your core, stand nice and tall here. Opening up those shoulders just a little bit more. Okay, so once we get back to the starting position with our hands out in front of us like a forklift, we're gonna go ahead and just elevate our arms here. So we're gonna bring it up like this. Elbow still at a 90-degree bend, and we're gonna do the exact same move, but upward now. So we're here. right? So if my elbows up to my shoulder is staying parallel to the floor, and then my forearms are moving up and down here. And I'm trying to, when I'm at the top, pushing my hands back until I feel a good stretch here. And I tend to get a little more range of motion the deeper or the more reps I do here. Okay, go ahead and shake that out. What we're gonna do now is just get those shoulders nice and loose, and we're gonna move up to the neck as well. All right. So again, focus on if your shoulders, I'm actually gonna get a little bit closer here. All right, so focus on keeping those shoulders down. All right. So if try to release some of that tension that shrug those shoulders up. So get those shoulders down, sit up nice and tall here, and we're just gonna do some nice big shoulder rolls. So I'm gonna start by rolling them back by bringing them to the front and rolling them to the back. So I'm squeezing my chest here, bringing them forward, elevating, and squeezing my shoulder blades together to bring them back. Nice big rotations, neck in a neutral position here. All right, I'm gonna stop once I get to the bottom in this neutral position, and I'm gonna reverse those circles. So I'm gonna go forward now. Same thing, when I pull those shoulders back, squeezing the shoulder blades together, bringing them up, round over the top, squeezing the chest, and repeat. Nice big circles here. All right. Once you get those shoulders back down to this neutral position, let's try to focus on keeping them down, but we're going to go ahead and work on the neck now. So I'm going to drop my left ear down to my left shoulder. All right. So I'm going to stay facing forward, and I'm just dropping that ear down, trying not to shrug this shoulder or this shoulder up. Stretching out this right side of the neck. Release, go back neutral, and I'm going to go same thing to the right side here. Keep those shoulders down. And again, I'm still sitting nice and neutral. I'm not rounding my back, not overextended here. Okay, and release. We're going to stay in this neutral position, but now we're going to rotate the head. All right, so I'm going to keep those shoulders down and back. My head is not going to swivel like this. It's just going to be turning left and right. I'm going to be oscillating here. So to the left and back neutral, and then we're going to go to the right. Back and forth here, keeping those shoulders down, keeping that neck upright. Again, not trying to round the back, not trying to tuck the chin or extend the neck. Okay, once we get back to this neutral position here, focus on keeping those shoulders down. And we're gonna do that same thing, just up and down now. So I'm gonna tuck the chin here, keeping those shoulders down. All right, so I'm stretching out the back of the neck here. And then I'm gonna look up, stretching out all the musculature in the front here, right? So just on repeat here. Shoulders down, nice controlled movements. Get back neutral here. I'm gonna shake it out. I'm gonna go ahead and stand back up. If you're sitting, then go ahead and stand back up for this portion too. The last thing we got today. So work on, got the neck, we got the shoulders, we're gonna get the back just a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna stand, nice neutral position. I'm gonna place my palms on my thighs here, and I'm just gonna slowly hinge my hips, letting my head and my shoulders just hang as my hands are gliding down my legs, over my knees, trying to keep my legs as straight as I can, down to my feet, head and shoulders hanging, trying to get to the floor as low as I can, stretching out those hamstrings a little bit, loosening up that back, hopefully just a little bit. Hang out here for just a second, and then we're gonna slowly start to make our way back up. All right, hands gliding up and over the toes, the feet, ankles, shins, head and shoulders still hanging here. Over the knees, the thighs, pushing those hips forward. Once we get all the way up, I'm gonna roll my shoulders back, chin up nice and tall, take a nice deep breath, and release. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me today for ErgoFit. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. See y'all next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.